interim head coach Rob Gale. Taylor, we'll start with you.
Hey, Coach. Congrats on the win. If you could just start us off with your thoughts on the match.
Hi Taylor, thank you. Good game of football. I thought we obviously started really well, got on the front foot, exploited the spaces that we thought we could, and punished them early. And then, obviously, they're a good football team. We knew that they'd come at us at home, buoyed by the crowd, and just disappointed in the goals that we conceded, because I felt we'd restricted them to sort of long shots and not getting in behind. And obviously to concede just before half time was a little bit disappointing, but we adjusted the press at half time. I thought it was much better in the second half, starting to access their centre backs. And then just a goal in transition, with the qualities that they have up top. They can punish you. They're pacey, direct, good footballers. So if there's anything, we just needed to take care of the ball a little bit better. But the effort and the teamwork from all of the players again tonight was outstanding. It's very tough to win on the road in the NWSL. It's very, very tough to win back-to-backs with flights and time zone changes and 2 games in 4 days. So absolutely all credit to the players. I thought they dug in and defended resolutely, and absolutely delighted for them.
And then, do you have any injury update on Morgan Weaver?
No, obviously too early at the moment.
Do you know if it was ankle or knee or anything there?
I haven't had a chance actually to speak to the medical staff after the game or our high performance team, so I can't give you any update, I'm afraid.
Okay. And then on kind of a similar note, Jessie Fleming was marked as questionable ahead of this game. I'm guessing she stayed at home in order to just rest up for the weekend against the Spirit.
We just sent her back, and it's important with the squad, as we talk to all the players about, to rotate and give rest when needed, especially in a 3-game week. So just precautionary with Jessie, and obviously we're looking forward to getting her back and fresh and ready for the next games.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Tony.
Terry, we'll go to you.
Hey, Coach. Congratulations on the win. I gotta ask you, 3rd game in now of this head coaching thing, is it getting any easier for you? Or are you starting to kind of figure out a little more of how you want this team to, go down the rest of this season? Is it getting a little bit easier for you?
No. 2 games on the road, 4 days, delayed out of Chicago. It's challenging. There's very little time between games to work and do everything else. It's not an easy league. It's not an easy place here to come to with the crowd and the atmosphere and what they're building. So I wouldn't say it's easy, but when you've got a terrific group of people around you, both in my staff and on the field, obviously, with some great talent and terrific character, then it obviously could be harder.
We appreciate you, Coach, and congrats.
Thank you, Terry. Pleasure.
Fuke, we'll move to you.
Thank you. Congrats on the 3 points, Coach.
Thanks, Luke.
Could you speak to us about just the last? Could you speak to us about the last 10 minutes? Just the team's relentless energy and effort on defense to preserve the 3-2 win.
Yeah, difficult obviously when you go down a player, and we seem to have injury time for days in every game, especially in a 3-game week. But no, they were connected side to side. I felt we restricted them to long shots, didn't get in behind too often. And Shelby, dealt with crosses and balls across the goal. So I was delighted. Sometimes away from home, it's not always as pretty as the first 20 minutes was. But when you need to be a little bit gritty and a little bit tough and work together, these ladies came up big for each other again. And like I say, all credit to the players.
Yeah, then Rob, BFC have some really dangerous players like Kudananji, Castellanos. Can you just talk to us about just your thoughts on the team overall defense on BFC today?
Yeah, look, talented group, and obviously we know Emily really well. Gets on the ball, starts the attacks for them. Kundananji, terrific talent, a fellow Zambian. As you know, I was born in Zambia, so I was just chatting to her at the end about where she was from in Zambia, and she's a terrific talent. She caused us a lot of problems, but we may have bent at times. We certainly didn't break, and like I say, a resolute performance. Very, very hard to win away games in this league, and the players have shown immense resolve, resiliency. We could have taken care of the ball a little bit better because transition obviously became a problem at times. But to grind it out and stick together like that, these ladies were immense again tonight.
Jeremy, we'll go to you.
Hi, Coach. Congrats on the win. You've already spoken about how difficult this week is with the 3 matches and 2 of them on the road. So I'm just interested to hear your thought process behind the initial team selection tonight.
Yeah, just freshen up the pack. Needed to get some rotation in midfield, obviously. Be careful with the load on certain players. Felt it was a good one to get Kling in with her ability on the ball. And give some rest to Marie, sort of share the load as it was Becky and Issa. So just freshening the pack. We have a squad of 28 players with Bella and Gabby and everyone back home. So it takes all of them to play and perform when their chance comes. Peyton Linehan, we felt with the expansive shape that Bay FC play in, there'd be opportunity to transition and sort of crack them from the inside out, and you saw that with the first goal immediately. So I was delighted for her to get her first goal. And yeah, look, to a player, we've had 18 players on the road that have featured, which is really, really positive. And we're going to need more again as we have a very short turnaround to the weekend.
Anything else for Rob? All right, thank you all. Appreciate it.
Real quick, Coach.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
He snapped one in.
You started touching on Peyton there, but I'm curious more what you've kind of seen from her in the past weeks and where she's impressed you enough to kind of get the start tonight.
Yeah, I think, look, she's a young, dynamic player. She's obviously got great physical tools and ability to stretch opponents, defenders in this league when there are moments in transition. And obviously against a team that plays in a very big shape, we felt that could be effective for us. So she's adjusting, developing to the demands of professional football. It's a big step up from college, but you see it across the league, these young talents coming in and they play fearlessly, they play with a smile on their face. So I was absolutely delighted for Peeps tonight, and yeah, there'll be a lot more to come from her as there will the rest of the players.
All right, and with that, thank you all. Appreciate it.
Again, thank you.
Nice.
Excellent.